Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on The Flash Season 3. So just a heads up, spoilers for the mid-season finale or episode 9 of Season 3 of The Flash if you have not watched it yet. So throughout episode 9 we got a lot of Dr. Alchemy's story, but we also got some Savitar's story as well. This included a somewhat prophecy that he gave to Team Flash in regards to their futures. Obviously, this was all done through Julian's connection to the Philosopher's Stone, which we found out is connected to Savitar as well. Now this is what Savitar relayed to Team Flash through Julian. One shall betray you, one shall fall, in other words die, and one will suffer a fate far worse than death. Now I'm going to go through my pick for each of these. Remember, these are my opinions. Make sure to leave yours in the comment section below, but don't get too mad if you don't agree with my choices. It's not like I necessarily want these to happen, this is just what I think will happen. So first up, one shall betray you. I think this is going to be Caitlin. The resolution that we came to in the Killer Frost episode, while cheery and uplifting, was a bit abrupt, and in some cases some people did find it pretty disappointing. I do feel Caitlin's inner frost will come back to haunt her and the rest of Team Flash. Do I think she will just randomly go Killer Frost one episode? No, but I do feel like something will trigger her, which does cause her to end up betraying her friends at Star Labs or Team Flash. My backup option to this though is actually Barry, and this is just based off the fact that Barry can be quite selfish at points on the show. So it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if he did something which could be seen as a betrayal to the team. But yeah, as I said, Caitlin is my pick for the betrayal prophecy, just due to the long build-up but short payoff so far for her journey as Killer Frost. And we did get that vibe from Cisco. Obviously that could be cancelled out due to what happened in that storyline, but you never know, that could still happen. Now, I'm going to leave the death one for last, so let's go with the one will suffer a fate far worse than death prophecy. Now, my pick for the fate far worse than death is Wally, our new speedster or Kid Flash. As we have seen so far since Wally, popped out of that cocoon, all we've seen has been like extreme progression with him, where he is smashing Barry in regards to comparisons of their speed at certain points of their training. Soon enough, Wally will be as fast, if not faster than Barry. Like I think come end of season, come a couple of episodes before the end of the season, Wally will be faster than Barry. But he just won't be as professional with his powers like Barry is. Like even though Wally might be faster, Barry would still be able to beat him in a fight pretty easily because he's more experienced. But to keep it short, Wally will have to be the one who takes down Savitar. Even though this may sound like a death, it's not. It will involve getting trapped within the Speed Force. It could also have something to do with his connection to the Philosopher's Stone, seeing that it was the thing that gave him his abilities. The stone may be destroyed or something along those lines, which does trap him within the Speed Force. He may appear dead to everyone else, but that is where he actually is, the Speed Force, and then he will return at a later point, not necessarily right at the beginning of Season 4, but it might be like in a mid-season finale or like an episode 5 or 6 or something like that. And finally we have Who Will Fall. Now some of you, maybe even a lot of you, may be surprised or even sort of angry at my choice, but this is what I think will happen. Iris is the one who will die. She will die in the exact same manner that we saw her die in episode 9 when Barry travelled to the future. This could also be a factor in Wally taking the responsibility to take on and possibly end Savitar as well. But will Iris be dead for good? No. But I don't want to spoil how she would come back in Season 4. If you do really want to know, Google what happens with her in the comics. It would be something similar to that. Maybe not exactly like it because it might just seem a bit too silly for them to do on the show, or just a bit illogical for them to do. But something along those lines. I don't know how they would do it, but I do think Iris will die, and it'll be like sort of not cliffhanger because I don't think it would happen right at the end. It would just happen at some point, maybe even the episode before the finale. But it would be something that everyone's thinking about over the break. Like, oh my god, they killed Iris. Is she coming back? How will she come back? It's going to be crazy if that happens. And also, if you connect the past two ones I've just done with Wally getting trapped in the Speed Force and Iris dying, you got to realize how tense that would be for both Barry and Joe. Joe's just lost. He thinks that Wally's dead. Wally's actually in the Speed Force, but he would think that Wally is dead. So he's lost both of his kids in the space of 2 episodes for us if that's how they play it out. So you would have to think that Joe would start hating Barry. So there'd be that massive tension. Obviously it's drama, but these shows all have drama, and it would be like that kicking off point in season 4 where Joe just absolutely despises Barry for bringing everyone into this. It would be insane. And like a good reference point to this would be, you know, when they go to Earth 2 and Barry realizes that Earth 2 Joe hates Earth 2 Barry. It would be similar to that, but if not on a larger scale, because Iris is dead. She's not just, you know, a cop and putting her life on the line. She's actually dead. But yeah, that would be insane if that did actually happen. But thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, it'd be very much appreciated. If you could leave a like on it, let me know in the comments section below. Do you agree with my choices? Or do you have different choices for all 3 categories, or just 1 or 2 of them? And if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.